This is RV Davey. How are you guys doing out there? Let's see how many people we could get in here. I was going to do this last night, but I was too tired to do it. But I'm in right now. At least I think I am. Don't know if this is going live or not. Didn't appear. I had some issues with this starting up. Just see, usually I have two indicators up at the top and I don't. So I don't know. I don't think I guess I'll find out. Hey, we got DTM in here. Okay, no, it's working. I thought it wasn't going to work. It was giving me some problems starting this thing up. So good to see DTM in here, man. I just thought I would do a YouTube video live for Saturday. Now, I was going to do it last night, but I didn't get a chance. Because I just got tired and dozed off. Let's see, egg prices went down. You won't need to buy. Oh, egg prices went down. Oh, we got Tasha Teeling in here. Yeah, we got let's see how many tribe members we can get in here. Yeah, I had one YouTube friend that's hanging out here in Quartzsite. She didn't want to meet up for whatever reason. She's got a gripe against me. Whatever. This happens all the time. All these YouTubers that are they're flaky, man. They're just simply flaky. I looked at her meal she cooked and didn't look appealing. It was like fettuccine Alfredo, but the noodles were definitely overcooked in it. So that ruins the taste of Alfredo. The whole keto Alfredo is the sauce and the noodles. And when you ruin one of those two things, you ruin the meal. That's just plain simple. I should know. I have made Alfredo many, many times. Now, I can make Alfredo noodles myself. That's very simple. All you do is you just get the dough. Let's see. Oh, we got a Ghost X Troll, huh? That's new. I've never seen them in here. First time. I think we got a what? Is that potentially a new troll in here? I don't know. See how many more people we got. We got 6. Let's see if we can up that to 12. Anyway, I got to go to DMV, was it Tuesday? And I got a foot doctor appointment Tuesday in Parker, Arizona. So, gonna do those two things, and then I got to renew my license for because I got to do an eye test for my eyes. Failing those eye tests, then they come after you for your, trying to reject your driver's license. But I got some new bifocals, a little stronger than these, so that should help me get through that test. So anyway, but yeah, to renew, I gotta renew the license because of my eye condition. So that sucks, but I think I'll get through it. So let's see, what else? What else we got here? But I'm in a park here. It's kind of warm here. Not sure what the temperature is out here. I'm gonna say about 80 degrees. I don't know what the temperature is in Florida, where Tasha is. Where are you, Tasha? You're in a county called Pasco County. Isn't it Pasco County that you're in? And I think Pasco County is what, Tampa Bay, Florida? I think that's what it is. So I got some buddies in Florida. Some YouTube friends that are snake handlers. That's what I got there. So I talk to them occasionally. They're busy with their snakes and their snake farms. See what else we got. We got 6 going strong in here. I don't see anybody else coming in. New comments. Trashco County, huh? You don't like Pasco? Tasha, why don't you come out to Arizona, man? You know, you got Sedona. It's beautiful. I'm telling you. Sedona is only like an hour and a half away from here. Just think, beauty. Sedona's got great restaurants. You know, just great scenery. The colorations of the Red Mountain. You know, it almost, it's got the appeal of like being on Mars, the planet Mars, but way better. Way better. I mean, they got so many different structures of redness around there. It's crazy. But yeah, what county? I think they're in Yavapai County. Yeah, right now I'm in what county am I in? I'm in La Paz. The Parker, and I think that's still La Paz County, I believe. It could be, I could be wrong though. But yeah, so I got to hit DMV up and renew the driver's license, get the eye test. Um, what else do we got to do? Oh yeah, the foot doctor. That's at 2 o'clock, and then I'll coincide everything. Like I'll do the driver's license first thing Tuesday morning. I'm gonna say around 9, 10ish, and then I don't know, go get something to eat, or hang out by the river, and then I'm not sure what else, you know. But I'm almost, you know, I'm thinking maybe I might stay out there for like a night or something, you know, just one night, then come back here and then plug back in to the full hookups here. Trasco County. That must be one of your people, Ghost X Troll, Tasha. Is that one of your people? Your personas. The personas aquí. Amigas, amigos. Yeah. How about that? A little bit of el Español here. El Español aquí. We're going to talk a little. I know a little bit of Spanish. I knew a lot more. I forgot a lot of it, you know, since I haven't been using it. You know, when I worked in restaurants in my younger day, man, I could speak pretty good. I could speak sentences in Spanish. But then, you know, the only language you need down here is Spanish, because you got all the Spanish people in here. I got another year of trial procedures consisting of kicking the can down the road here. Yeah, I just thought, you know, I didn't know if you were, you know, able to leave Pasco County and come out west to Arizona, you know. Come out west and camp with RV Davey, man. Do some barbecuing, man. We could I could make some Polish dishes. I need a camera operator is what I need to do a good video. Be nice to do a video like off of your camera, Tasha, because you got the big population. That would certainly help. Yeah, but it kind of sucks that one YouTuber, RV Camper, I don't know what her problem is. I don't know. There's always, you know, she said meet at a restaurant or whatever. She said Friday because I had Friday down, because I got it under her text, right? And she put Friday down. And then, the week later, she cancels and says, you didn't show up at the restaurant. I go, that's because you said Friday, and then now you're saying it was Thursday. So, you know, so misconception, but, you know, miscommunication too. But what I say to all that is that, hey, I had it on text. I said, I got you down for Friday. Besides, I'm not going to go out at night, because I'm not going to unplug the RV and then I can't see at night because it's pitch black dark. There are no freaking lights out here to see anything, you know. So, and I'm not going to unplug. No way. It's just too much work. Unless I got to do something major, which I'm doing Tuesday, then I'm unplugging. And then, but that's all during the day. But if it gets too late in the evening, then guess what? I'll just crash right there in Parker, somewhere. I'm not sure. There's a few places around there. I'm just not sure where. It could be out on Shea Road. A lot of people know that, but I'm not sure you can even camp out on that road anymore. I'd have to call the ranger district out here and find out if you can, because I don't know. But yeah, there's some good I would say great restaurants, but way better than what you have here. This town closes down, man. They shut things down for the season here. Let's see. I'm being held against my will here, despite being constructively evicted from all my residences. So, when you're nomadic in your van, where do you camp? That's legal, Tasha. I know there's quite a few places because you have Unstoppable Morgan out there. She's somewhere in your area. She camps all around there in her Bronco. So I would think, and she just parks off the side of the road and just camps. I don't know how you do that. I've never been successful at that. But then she's in a Bronco, parking a Bronco on the side of the street. Who's to say? Nobody. Who's to say that you don't live at the residence where you're parked next to, So that's the goodness of being in a Bronco, It's a car. People accept that. Now, if you pull in an RV off the side of the road like that, oh my God, there'll be freaking 50 cops. Believe me, I know. I got yanked over in Phoenix. Somewhere central Phoenix. And man, there was like freaking, I think at least 8 units of cops. And they wanted to know why I was parking there. And I said, I just got tired and I just pulled over and I fell asleep. So you guys woke me up actually, if you haven't noticed. And then they go, okay. So they took my ID and checked for registration, license, and all that goodness, And then they go, well, the neighbors here were calling. They called us because they saw this strange vehicle parked off the side of the road. I go, well, I had a mechanic actually that was going to look at my little truck I had. That was a little truck that I had. And he was going to look at it and tell me what was wrong with it, I knew there was damage to it, to the motor. But I wanted to know. Basically, the timing chain broke. And what usually happens then, guess what? All your valves are usually just freaking bent to crap, But you could just exchange the heads off of it and be good. But I didn't have a place to store the damn truck. Otherwise, I could have kept that truck. Instead, I had to sell it quickly because the guy that had a place for me wanted $100 a month rent to keep it, store it. And I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do that. Forget that. So anyway, let's see. She has squeezed more simps than a Vegas stripper. Who's that? Who's that? 007 AZ. Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you. Good to see my people back in here. Good to have some. Hold on. I'm gonna lay down here. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna take it easy today. It's gonna be an easy day. Well, I gotta make something to eat too. I haven't had anything to eat yet. I don't know. I'm thinking. I only eat one time a day. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. Maybe cabbage. I don't know. I got a head of cabbage. Maybe I'll just make plain cabbage, and I think I'll throw some homemade noodles, into it. I'll just boil some water and make the noodles, and basically they're egg noodles, but I don't have to put egg in. It's just all-purpose flour. You just make it like a dough ball, but you're gonna make that dough ball wet. And then you're just going to spoon everything out just on the spoon. and dump it into the hot boiling water and then let it cook for 5 minutes, and you got perfect noodles, you know. And you could do anything with this. You can make pasta, you can make spaghetti. I mean, you could just roll the dough out, right? And what you do is then you just take a knife and trim slices. Basically, it's easier to make fettuccine noodles with it, and you just throw them in, and it works out great. It's always come out good for me. I just don't like to do it all the time, you know, because it's messy with all the flour and everything, you know. Let's see, let's go to Davy Ranch and talk about. Yeah, we can talk. We can make some good cabbage here, Tasha. Nothing like a good thing. I remember that SR5 Toyota truck. I mean, it was just too bad that the damn timing chain broke on it, you know. If I could have caught that right before that did that, I mean, that was a great. I love that truck. It had an extra cab in the back. You know, you put all your camping gear. Had a camper shell on it. It was great. Camper shell is perfect. You know, you put all your camping stuff back there. I mean, I lived out of it when I was getting this RV worked on, and I was out there in Cottonwood actually. Cottonwood, Sedona area, in between. You know, there was a place I camped. They don't allow you to camp there anymore because, you know, RVers and nomads ruined it by throwing their trash out around inside their camp areas. You know, I mean, it wasn't like it was easy to dump your trash. You had to go into Cottonwood, the town, and then I knew where all the grocery stores were. Anyway, there was one, I think it was, I'm not sure, I think it was Fry's. But anyway, right behind it was a little alleyway. And all their dumpsters were back there. And you had at least, I think there's at least 10 dumpsters back there where you could throw your trash. So that's what I did. But back then I could walk, you know. Now I would just take the trash and just freaking heave it into, just heave it out the window, you know, into the trash bin, of course. Let's see, we got Carlos Martinez in here. How about that? Let's see. So what's going on, Carlos? No, I'm doing fine. I am doing just good. Yeah, I'm waiting to get out of this town here. I just have to get I got to do my driver's license and it needs to be sent back here. I owe them an eye test. You know, since I had a failed eye test. So, but I have to do an annual. I have to go do this every 2 years, and then my thing's up this year. So that's why I'm gonna go Tuesday. But it would have been better if I was in Phoenix, but I didn't have any place to mail my stuff to there. So, but here I got the park. You know, I can have it mailed here at the RV park, and get my driver's license, and I'll make sure I got to get a copy of my title too. I don't know where my title is, so I'm just gonna get a copy title for it. And I just got to show my birth certificate, which I do have. I got my birth certificate on me, and I'll take care of that. Get that issue knocked out, and I'll be good for another 2 years before I have to do another eye test. But let's see, what else? I got the foot doctor at 2:00. It's in Parker. It's actually off of California Avenue, which is actually the main drag in Parker. And then there's 95, which that takes you into California as you cross the Colorado River Bridge over there. So, but yeah, right there off of California Avenue, if you go past Blue Water Casino, there's all kinds of restaurants back in there. I'm going to look them up, actually. I'm thinking I'll stop at one of those and get myself a really good tasty burger, you know. And I'll film it. I'll bring you guys along, you know. Show you guys the mighty Colorado River. If I could see, the problem with showing you guys stuff is holding the phone because I gotta walk with a walker, which I need two hands all the time. But I do got the GoPro, which can, strap on top of my forehead. But then I don't have enough room on my phone to upload the video. But then again, I could put it up on my little GoPro. It's too bad I can't upload straight up from the videos straight up on the GoPro. It's too bad you can't do that. I have to actually use the phone to do that, or a computer. But I need to have a Wi-Fi connection with the computer. So those are the restrictions that I have in regards to getting these videos uploaded, up to YouTube, so you guys can see them. Boy, nothing better than seeing the Colorado River. You're out here in the wilderness. It's actually nice, but it's going to be too hot. So I have to look up on Google the easiest way from here to get to Cottonwood, Arizona. Then I'll head to Cottonwood. Cottonwood's about 3,300 feet elevation is what it is. So basically you're gaining yourself 10 less degrees than it is here. So if it's 75 here, then it's 65 in Cottonwood. So where's Lebowski? Yeah, he was going to do that, but I don't know. He backed out. He got wish-washy. I don't know what happened. A lot of YouTubers do that, And being out here, I noticed there's a lot of the YouTubers that have been hanging out here do the same thing. They're very, very wish-washy. That's all I could say. That's the best word for it. Wish-washy. Yeah, there's just, let's see, hamburgers, the cornerstone of any nutrition. Oh, yeah, hamburgers. A hamburger, and you throw a egg, like a fried egg on top of the hamburger. And throw some Swiss cheese on it. Oh, man. That's the life right there. Really good stuff. Let's see. Well, yeah, so anyway, RV camper, if you look, the day of the accident was supposedly where she cut her hand. She was able to do everything. I watched her cook. You could go to her videos, Revelator. Watch the first day she got injured. There's no cut on her hand. There's no place where there's a Band-Aid. You can't see stitches. There's nothing. I'm telling you that never. She used that as an excuse for the meetup. She didn't want to meet up. She just changed her mind. I think she did that because when I was in Cambo Dave's videos, she saw that, I was coming in under different channel names, and I was just disrupting Cambo Dave's channel. So, and I think this was just a way to get even with me, just to get even. So make it like I want to do a meetup with you, and then just freaking blow me off. And that's what she did. She blew me off, simply. Yeah, just a blow off. It's typical. I'm used to this. I expected it. I never planned. That's funny. Usually you plan for a plan, right? Well, I didn't plan anything. I left my RV plugged in. I wasn't going to take it out in the evening because I'm going to tell you this, Revelator. I can't see. It's freaking pitch dark like here at night. As soon as the night comes, there's no lights anywhere in this park. Or if there is, they don't work. So you can't see, for one. So if I need to plug in, there ain't no way I can see what I'm doing. It's just the restrictions that I have on the way I live, my inability to walk, only with the walker hang on to the handrail for safety. It's just too difficult. So I just, So anyway, Marie Marie RV Camper, whatever, whatever her name. Hold on a second here. Almost lost the broadcast there. Camel Dave paid you back from being. Oh yeah, that's just a payback. I mean, she just did that in reason to what happened between Camel Dave and myself. She wanted to get even with me, and I wouldn't say she got even because I didn't break down the RV. I didn't unplug. I didn't meet at the restaurant. You know, she says it was supposed to be Thursday, and I have it where she put in her own message where it says Friday. She said, "What do you want, Thursday or Friday?" And I told her Friday. And she goes, "Well, Thursday." She came back and said, "Well, Thursday is karaoke." I go, "What is that? What does karaoke mean for anything? We're just meeting up, and there's no time for karaoke because you're sitting there talking, and you got the video going. No, karaoke just doesn't compute. It doesn't work in this meetup. It's only to go there to get something to eat." But then again, I looked up that restaurant there in here at Quartzsite, and the restaurant had bad reviews. They said you had to pay like basically almost about $20 for a hamburger, and then a tip on top of that. And besides that, they said the hamburger was like a Big Mac, you know, about the size of a Big Mac at McDonald's. So it wasn't. They said the hamburger was low quality. It wasn't a good tasting burger. And I'm like, well, that you know, if I'm gonna pay that kind of money for a burger, I'm gonna go to a place that actually can make a good burger, you know. And it's not here. I mean, what you have to do is it's the Quartzsite. You have to go to Blythe, California. They got good places. I wouldn't say great, but they have a Sizzler there, which Sizzler is way better than most places. And in addition to that, they got some pretty good Mexican restaurants up in there too. So, which, you know, it's like if you go into Phoenix per se, Phoenix has got great Mexican food everywhere. Of course, when you're close to Mexico, you get the more authentic, you know, blend of Mexican food. Now, I can make authentic Mexican food myself right here. I can make authentic pizza. I got a pizzeria here too. So, and you know, I know how to fix up a dough batter to make the pizza, and it comes out great. I just don't have really good cheese here because the grocery store here does not have. They got like an imitation Italian cheese, and I used it on the pizza. To me, it just didn't taste right, you know. But if I had some good mozzarella cheese, I can make a freaking killer ass pizza here, you know, on my own. So I learned the first batch of dough. It wasn't the greatest. Okay, I didn't mix enough to make the dough fit the pan that I had. But I know how much, you know, dough I need, you know, or how much flour I need to apply to make it. All it is you're taking all-purpose flour, about 2 cups, and then you put about 3 tablespoons of baking powder in there, and that's it. No sugar, no, what's it called? You don't have to use yeast. It's just 2 ingredients. Actually 3, because you're using water, flour, and you know, if you want to actually make it really good, the dough, the flour, just take a stick of dough or a stick of butter, and let it go, get it real soft. Leave it out for like 4 or 5 hours, and then have that soft butter. Mix that in with the flour, and you know when you're rounding up the dough to make it to form the dough, the crust for the pizza. Oh my goodness, the butter, and baking, butter is a big key ingredient. It just makes your cookies, it makes everything in baking way better. Well, we got Janice in here. How you doing, Janice? I got, let's see who else I got. I know Let's see. I know you know is in here too. Let's see. Your answers are too long. You missed several good. Let's see what I got to read up here. Missed several good comments that I wanted to hear from your reply. Let's see. Davey is known to go on hours. Oh yeah, I mean that's just me. I mean, I go on for hours usually, but I'm not going to do it on this one here. I'm not even sure how long I've even. How long have I been in here? Let's see. Not quite. I've been on for 30. Actually, 30 minutes. I've been on here. I think I'll just make it an hour even, and then I'll go off. But that'll be it. So yeah. I've gone on actually for like 8 hours one time, I believe. I mean, some people took a nap, woke back up, and I was still on. You know. Yeah. So Janice is everywhere. I mean, like I said, I have issues with what. I'm not going to even get into it with him, Camper Van Kevin. All I know is I partially watched his video, and the dude sold his little red tracker. I mean, he put like almost $14,000 into this thing, and then he sells it. I don't know what he sold it for. I'm sure he didn't get that. I'm sure he didn't get 13,000. I'll bet he only got like $7,000 for it at the most. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He probably lost about $8,000 buying that vehicle. You just don't make money on car sales. It just doesn't pan out. Let's see now. Buttermilk biscuits here. Let's see. Roll the. Stomp your back. Move your butt to the funky beat. Ha ha. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just reading what Tasha's saying here. Let's see. I made tacos. That's. I don't have ground beef out. I didn't put any ground beef out to make tacos, but I do have cans of green and tomatoed green chilies. That's what I got. I got 3 or 4 cans of that, and I got some refried bean. What I could do, which is what I was thinking, but I don't know. It's kind of rough for my diabetic condition to make Indian fry bread, and then turn it into a tostada, right? Tostada / pizza. Put your I got olives and I got tomatoes. I can put that on some onion, refried beans, and put all that on that, and then boom, there you go. I could even throw some cheese and then grate up some cabbage too, and use the cabbage for like lettuce, and the cabbage has got that sweet taste. So man, it's like try cooking some cabbage with some butter. Oh my God! But make a lot because it shrinks down when you cook it. So CVK didn't sell his car. He wanted like, I don't know what he wanted for it. I know he put 13 grand into it. What he said. I believe that's what he said, if I can remember back in the video. And he left it at Felix. So he's been mooching and staying at the property there, where Felix is. I kind of know where they are because there's a mountain in the background. I know exactly where that is. It's up in North Phoenix. CVK wanted to make it like it was somewhere else off of I-10. It's not off of I-10. Actually, over there, the 51's over there. I'm thinking he's mixing up I-10 with the 51 freeway. Is what he's doing. I know. He doesn't know Phoenix like I do. I grew up since I was a little kid, so I know the area. I know everything about Phoenix. So I always tell people if they want to know anything about Phoenix, consult with me, Because I know I could tell you things. I could tell you where great restaurants are. I could save you a lot of anguish, pain, and misery and struggle if you just listen to me. Let's see, 15K for a tree. Yeah, 15. He wants 14.8. And she wants what he put into it, 14.8. But you can buy a real 4x4. So you could buy a real 4x4. You could go buy, let's say, you could go buy a Chevy GMC Ford F250. You could get a 1-ton truck 4x4 for about 10 grand. So that was stupid on his. That was stupidity on his part to put all that kind of money into that freaking tracker. Yes, I'm the Oracle Phoenix. That's you. You'd be correct in saying that, Tasha. I'm from Scottsdale originally, but I don't personally. Unless you're rich, stay out of Scottsdale. Anybody that's poor, don't go into Scottsdale. You're gonna just cry because everything's so much more expensive. The gasoline costs you an additional 15 cents a gallon to be in Scottsdale. The grocery prices are higher. Everything is higher in Scottsdale. It's just, especially North Scottsdale, because it's all full of like fake people. People that live off of plastic. I call it plastic. The city shouldn't be Scottsdale. It should be called Plastico. Plastico, yeah, because it's a bunch of fake people driving around in Mercedes Benz and whatever. I mean, when I was in Scottsdale, I seen Lamborghinis and Mercedes Benzes and all kinds of fancy cars, man. Let's see, where did you get this blanket here? Oh, this thing? It's what do you call it? It's like one of those snuggle things. So I got this when I was in Flagstaff at the homeless shelter. I was at the homeless shelter and I was getting something to eat there. And some chick came to me and she goes, "Hey, it's kind of cold. Aren't you cold? No jacket on?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a little cold." She goes, "Hey, you want this? I'll give you this." I'm like, "Well, that's cool. At least I got something." It makes for a great pillow. Really soft. So, but anyway, CBK put that money into his tracker because he was planning to keep it long. That's what I thought. I know you know. I thought he was keeping that thing, but why the hell did he buy that van? Why would you? He had a van, what, a year and a half ago. Remember? Do you remember the van he had? The high top? It was a ProMaster, remember? He put like 1,000 watts of solar on the roof, and he had I don't know, at least 10. I think he had 10 Battleborns, which were like $1,000 a piece. So that's like 10 grand right there, just in batteries. So I don't know what he sold that van for, but yeah, he put a bed was built in the back. He put a sleeping area. Then he bought a portable toilet. And when he went and traveled up north to, I think he went to, where'd he go? God, I'm trying to think of the town. He went through Cottonwood, and he went further north. He went up to Prescott. So when he got to a camp area in Prescott, see, Prescott's a bad deal because Prescott, they only allow you to camp 7 days, and you got to leave and go somewhere else. And they're strict. Believe me, I know. I passed out up there with my condition, and I was playing my stereo really loud, right? I was playing a bunch of Led Zeppelin and with the computer. And a cop pulled up next to me, and he goes, "Hey, you okay?" I go, "I'm on the ground." "Yeah, right, I'm okay." I wasn't okay. So the cop calls, the sheriff calls calls an ambulance. So the ambulance comes and gets me and takes me to the hospital there in Cottonwood. And I was messed up. I was still healing up. My undersides of my knees weren't healed up, so I had a major infection going on, and I just passed out from it, you know. So that was a nice cop, you know. So anyway, I met that cop again. Actually, he's pretty cool. You know, that cop bought me. He got me a hamburger and fries and a drink in one of the restaurants right there in Cottonwood. He was cool as hell. I was parked at next to the park right there, right across from Whiskey Row. There's Whiskey Row. You guys can look all this up. And Whiskey Row is great. Great. Anyway, I was just parked next to the park there just to hang out. And the cop noticed, he knew it was me, so he pulled up next to me and said, "Hey, can I get you something to eat?" And I'm like, "What?" I go, "You're going to do that for me? Really? A police officer? You're cool as hell." I go, "You saved me up on the hill up there, and now you're going to save me again. You're actually going to put food in my stomach, you know?" So he goes, "Yeah, yeah. I mean, anything you want. I mean, I'll because I know the really great place that makes great burgers up here. If you like burgers," I said, "Yo, I love it." He goes, "Or you could have Mexican. It's your choice, man. I'll get whatever you want. I'll go get it. You know, order it and bring it right to you." So anyway, so he goes to. I go, "I'll just go for a burger and some onion rings." So he got me burger, onion rings, and he got me a drink. I got a large iced tea with lemon and the works, you know. So yeah, he was cool. I sat there and I was talking with him, you know, and she goes, "How long you been doing this?" I go, "Oh, living out of your vehicle, man, your RV." I go, "Well, I think at that point, I think I was like 3.5, almost 4 years into it." So I told him like 3.5 years or whatever, and he goes, "Man," and he goes, "You're in your condition? Oh my, that's tough, man. That's rough. I don't know how you do it." I said, it's not that, it's not how you do it. It's just you have to do it. It's like I told him, it's if I go back into history, and when I ran track, you have to pace yourself. You know, you just have to take it easy. You don't do too much for, you know, if your body can't handle it, you just don't do it. You do what your body will allow you to do, enable you to do. I told the officer, and he's like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah, I had a nice little conversation with him. He was cool, sheriff's department officer. I couldn't believe. He said there's a lot of homeless around here, and I've seen it. I've seen people walking with backpacks, and he goes, there's a shelter right over there too. Right? He showed me where it was, which I didn't even know where it was. He goes, "If you need food or anything, or you could go there and they'll help you out. You know, if you need a blanket or you need something, you know, just tell them what you need and they'll get it for you." And I said, "Okay." So that all worked out. But the problem is, you can't, like I said, you can't stay in that town for a length of time because they're so strict on where you know, the length of time that you can camp at a place. You know, I found this chick I met. She was an artist. She was parked and she had an alleyway, so she told me I could park back there and camp out in the back right behind her house. So I did that. Then she showed me her art and everything, and her artwork she puts out there in the park, you know. And then she has homeless people set stuff up, and she pays them, and then she also buys them food. You know, she feeds them. So, you know, she's decent, nice in the parking lot and hanging out and just keeping cool because it was summertime, and she just came by to say hi and what's up, you know. And I said, "Hey, I'm just a YouTube RVer, man. I'm just hanging out, man." I think back then I was able to walk, so things were easier for me, you know. Little bit easier. Let's see, Royale with cheese. No, why they call it that? Royale? I have no idea. You know, I'm not the prince of a pounder, you know. You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese? I don't know. What do they? What? Oh, Royale with cheese. Oh, it's called Royale with cheese. Quarter pounder in France. France has got some problems right now. The whole world is just in an uproar, having hard times, all because of this stupid war that Russia is put on Ukraine. It's bad, and then our banks are. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of happy I'm like I am because I think let's just say the shit hits the fan, I think I'm in a better position because I'm out and about. I'm out in a big city. I'm not anywhere close to somewhere where it's going to hinder me. And I got food, I got canned stuff. I'm good. I got Top Ramen in here for emergency food. I got a case of that. So yeah, I mean, I'm set up pretty good. I'm right now. I'm plugged in. I can run my AC. But yeah, I got to get the license, and I got to do that first. Get my hands on that. Put that in my wallet. And once I do that, I can throw some gas in this RV, and I can head up north. I think at this point in time, I think it's the right time to head up. I think because all the people here left. I mean, there's nothing left here at Quartzsite. It's just from this point on, it just gets just too hot. Don't worry, we got drones flying around the Black Sea getting dumped on by. Oh, did you see the Russians lied on that, Tasha? That's a good point you made there, and I'm gonna make my point on it. My take on it is that the Russians lied. They said that that they didn't have any confrontation with the drone. They said their planes had no and that drone has cameras on it. You could clearly see the video that the drone took. You could see the Russian fighter plane, comes in and dumps fuel right on top of the drone, and then the other plane comes behind it and hits the propeller with the nose of their plane. All they do is just nudge that. All they had to do is nudge that propeller, and then that took the drone down. So, Blindview's had a lot of negative things to say about. Yeah, oh yeah, CVK is nothing, man. I mean, I had my issues with the guy myself, and the guy came after me too, CVK, and then also Felix said some bad things too under my comments section. He came in and said, "Watch your back, buddy." And I said, "Hey, why do I have to watch my back?" I didn't make no threat back to them. I just said, "What is it? What is it that you want out of me, man? What do you want? Leave me alone. I'm not even bothering you, okay?" Let's see. That was the fuel. What was it? Sure looked like fuel to me. That's what they called it. They dumped some kind of fluid on it. You could see it coming right off the fighter plane, Tasha. I saw it plain with my plain two eyes, man. I could see the fuel because you know where the fuel is in the plane? Where they put the fuel in the airplane? So I know this. The fuel goes into the wings. That's where your fuel tank is. It's in the wings. The wingspan. That drone is electric. I forget what you call that drone. It was like I can't remember the name of the drone that they were flying. But we're still flying drones in there. We're just not flying as close to the edge of Ukraine, or not Ukraine, but Crimea. So fuel. Let's see. Fuel would have ignited. Well, how do we know that it didn't light on fire? I didn't see that. I did see the fuel coming off the plane. I did see that. Only thing I appreciate CVK is that he showed me the perfect way to roll a burrito. Oh, okay. Well, I know how to roll burritos because heck, matter of fact, I got 2 packs of tortillas in here, But see, I can make my own tortillas now. Now I got the flour, and I got the baking powder, and flour. That's it. That's all you need to make the tortillas. You roll it out into a circle formation, and in my case, I could just throw it on the burner, right on the. I could just turn the burner on at the stove and just throw the tortilla on it like that, or I could put the tortilla in a pan, but I don't have a pan with the width large enough to make the right size tortillas. So, but that's why I could just put it on the stove and just flip it over. Flip it on one side for like 20 seconds and then flip it on the other side for like 10 seconds. And that's it. It's like 25 seconds total to make a freaking tortilla. And you're done. And they're good. They're delicious. You put butter on them and they taste, melts in your mouth. I'm telling you. But anyway, get back to the nomad gang war. There does seem to be a nomadic gang war for some reason. Nomadics, nomadic living people wanting to, just make life miserable and make nasty comments. CVK is good for that. Camper Van Kevin. I could say that. And Felix, he shouldn't be making bad comments because the man's got cancer, okay? And I've actually prayed for him. And then he comes back and he makes a threat to me. I'm like, I'm not going to make a threat back. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be above that. I'm going to just let it go from there. He can just say what he wants. I'm going to let it go. I just take a deep breath and move on, man. Time, man. It's you're going through chemo, and that's bad stuff, man. You get sick, you don't feel good. Believe me, I know. I know what my mother went through when she was going through the chemo. So my mom had cancer, so I know all about cancer. I should probably check to see if maybe I got cancer too. So I'm thinking about when I go to the foot doctor, I'll just get a referral. But the thing is, I don't need a referral. They think, well, you need a referral. I said, no, I don't need a referral. I can just walk in. I can just call them and say, hey, I want this done. I want to be checked, tested, whatever. If they have to do a lab test to check for some type of cancer, I could do that too. Let's see. First take 36 ounces of Coke, mixing it with water in a pot and then on the stove. Next step 2, make them boulders. Add baking soda. The flame is too low when you turn it up, and then stir it up. I don't know. What is that? That's your take on making a tortilla? Me? I simply three ingredients: water, flour, baking soda. That's it. Roll it out with your roller pin. Make it as round as you can or as little as you want. You can make mini tortillas too. You can make them just the size of the size of a regular, like a taco size, or you can make them big. I just don't have the space in here to roll the dough out. I've got very little. I can make a 12-inch, which is probably good enough. Just make a 12-inch. Roll it out one way and roll it out the opposite way, and then that makes it. Then that forms the round shape for the tortilla. That's just how I do it. Other people do it differently, They can do it the way they want, Let's see. Let's see. Finally, just wait till it gets hard, then bag it up, and then you got. Hey, homie, that's the recipe. That's the recipe. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, they actually, the tortillas are actually hard after you cook them. But then when you put them, you let them sit and then you bag them up. Put them in their bag, well, not when they're super hot, but let them cool down. They're like great. You know, they come out. They're just really good. They're way better than store bought. But I buy the store ones just because it's easy. There's like 10 in a pack, so I got like 18 tortillas. I could throw some like salsa in and some refried beans with some cheese and slice up some pieces of cabbage and put that in and roll it around and boom, there's your taco. But I would much rather make an Indian fry bread and then put all the ingredients on that and have that instead. Because that, if you're gonna have a tortilla, it's the same stuff, same recipe. It's just that you're making your batter, your what do you call it? Indian fry bread is going to be about probably 3/4 of an inch thick. But when you're rolling it out, you're just making it really thick. That's all you're doing, and then you put oil like a vegetable canola, or you could use any oil that you have. Put that in a pan, and then stick that fry bread. I just make the fry bread the size of my small pan that I really like. It's a perfect size. It's a little bigger than tacos. It's about it comes out to about like 10 inch. So you have a 10 inch fry bread, and then you just take your refried beans, your cheese, and I got olives, cabbage, tomato. You add all that to it, and it's like heaven on fry bread, pretty much. It's really good. I can tell you that much. Let's see, mix it up, shake and bakes. 2008, they got more data than 88. We used to make crazy cake flipping. Let's see, wait, gotta get in and out before it's too late. Yeah, making a cake. Now I can make a cake from scratch. It's just a matter of flour and some egg and some butter, you know. And then it's same thing with pancakes, you know. Make a nice thick pancake. Shout out to the 10 in there. We got 15 in here. Josh for the Matchstick Man. Oro Oli in here. 14. It says 15, but maybe it's 14 on your end. But I got 15 in the house. I'm just talking about making, like, how to make Indian fry bread. You make some fry bread. I got all the stuff to put on it. You know, I got the refried beans. Oh, I got corn too. I can put the corn in the refried beans with the black olives. And man, oh yeah, you could chop up some white onion too. I got a couple things of white onion. Chop up that, and boom, you're good. Let's see where have I been? I kind of went on vacation a little bit, you know. I took a vacation from streaming, but I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back. Remember that song, Back in the Saddle, Aerosmith? And Aerosmith had some freaking killer music. It's been a long time since I've actually... Aerosmith Rocks was a pretty good album. Yeah, and also, what was the other one? The Best of is good because it's got Uncle Salty in it, and Adam's Apple, Uncle Salty, and got some good songs. Sweet Emotion. Just a lot of stuff. You know, the old stuff. You know, not the fluffy new stuff they came out with. Kings and Queens was a great. Yeah, another. See, you know, man. Aerosmith, man. They were freaking. They wrote some bad music, man. But for new bands, I like Miles Kennedy, Alter Bridge, which they used to be called Creed. If you remember the band Creed, they had a lot of hit songs, which Scott Stapp was the singer. But then they fired Scott Stapp and brought in Miles Kennedy. So Miles Kennedy's actually they're coming to Phoenix at the end of March. Real quick here. With Wolfgang Halen too. Little Wolfgang Halen's coming with them too. Because Wolfgang Halen's really good friends with what's his name? Tremonti. Yeah, Tremonti's great guitar player for it used to be Creed, but now they're Alter Bridge, which a lot of people are like, what happened to Creed? Where'd they go? Creed didn't go anywhere. They just changed their name and brought a new singer in. And people go, well, where'd Scott Stapp go? They got rid of him. They fired him. They had issues with the guy. They didn't get along as a band. They were fighting with him over the music, and they just got tired of it. So they told him to take a hike. And then they gave Miles Kennedy a call. Because Miles Kennedy was in Slash's band, if you remember Guns N' Roses Slash. So Miles Kennedy joined that band, and then Miles Kennedy talked to Slash and said, hey, I'm going to join another band. I'm going to be in two bands. I'm going to be in Alter Bridge, and I'm going to be in Slash's and the Conspirators band. So Scott Price, is he on the? No, he's not, Oral. I don't know where he's at. He's probably in Black Canyon City. Scott Stapp got attacked by EOF weapon. Really? I don't know. He's an alcoholic, so he's got alcohol problems, but he stopped drinking. So he's good now. He's got a wife. He's got kids, and I think he still does music, with other people, but he still does music. Let's see, where did the dirty little matchstick? Tasha's in there, Oil. Tasha's is in the stream. We got 14 people. We had 15 people in there. It's a pretty good amount of people. Yeah, so I'm just hanging out here in Quartzsite, Arizona. And I got to go to DMV Tuesday, and I see my foot doctor on the same day. So I got a whole day's trip for Parker, Arizona. It's about 33 miles from here. So it'll take me about a half hour to get there, driving. I got to put some gas. I'm going to gas it up, too. I'm going to fill up the gas tank. And somebody said egg prices came down. It doesn't matter what eggs cost. I just pay it. I don't care. I like eggs are a regular thing in the RV. Now, if I didn't have them, I could throw things in the refrigerator back here and, mash things down, but I can't because of the eggs. But I got a dozen eggs in there. I did have 2 dozen, but I went through a dozen. So chat blocks work well with Charles and his altars. Charles, yeah, I got rid of him. I had to take him out of the stream. He was just being too disruptive. But that's the way he always is. But still, I just get tired of it, I just don't want to put up with his malarkey, So, anyway, I mean, he got his own channel. He can do his own thing. He's good to go. So, that's about the way to put it, I can't put it any other way. Let's see here. Let me hold this camera here. It's kind of tough to hold on to. My fingers get kind of numb. That's why that's why I don't drive very far too, If I go somewhere, I go, I like to go like 50 miles camp, go 50 miles in camp. I don't, because of my hands get all numb on the steering wheel. So, but I got here, that was like a 2.5 hour drive from from Apache Junction all the way to here. Apache Junction, the far east end of Phoenix, and then coming all the way west, you know. I remember it. That was a good ride. It was on Christmas morning, yeah. Christmas morning I got out here, or afternoon I should say. I think I got into the park here. I think it was like I'm gonna say like 1 o'clock ish. So that's when I got into Quartzsite. Yeah, let's see. Did you go find? No, I don't even know where she is. I don't care. She's got some kind of rock band going, you know. Evidently, she's their singer. I guess they're trying to be like Fleetwood Mac, you know. The new version of Fleetwood Mac. I don't think it's. I listened to it. It's just horrible, man. Terrible music. Who wants to hear that, you know? Chet Blockworks. Yeah, to know. Yeah, trust to know. Yeah. I know the program I missed this week. I was going to watch the Flipping El Musas. Yeah. I didn't get the chance to watch it, so I missed it. Next time, I got to check the time frame. It only comes on one time a week. Let's see who's out there. Freaking warm out. I opened up a couple windows here. Not too bad in here, though. I could turn the AC on, but too noisy. Especially if I'm trying to do a chat. It's definitely way too noisy. So we got 8 people now. So what time frame we got? We got an hour and 6 minutes. We should shut her down, man. Betsy Charles is not a good. I imagine that, Tasha. It seems that way. Seems to be that way. So it's good to have you people on the East Coast come in here. I had Janice came in here from the East Coast. Now I got Street Life in here. Bing bang bomb. Yeah, Street Life. Street Life, what is going on in your neck of the woods, man? Probably a couple other people I can unblock. I haven't unblocked them. I think I'll unblock one name that I'm not gonna. I'll probably unblock. What's her name? She probably won't come in here. I know Marie Camper won't come here. No, she won't come in here no more. She wanted to meet up, and then I didn't. You know, if I didn't do as she wanted, then it was. You know how that works. So I made my effort to meet the lady, and she spoiled it. So I can't worry about things like that, you know. Can't. I'm just gonna move on and move on and go, because I'm getting ready to head up north. You know, my next destination is going to be Cottonwood, Sedona area. I'll probably hit up Sedona. I like Sedona a lot. There's a road I can camp in down there. It's called Milepost. I think it's 325C? I think it's 325C. You can camp all down that road. And then I could just go into town, you know, because it's only 5-minute drive into town, and they got great freaking restaurants, great burgers, fries, great onion rings, and just great everything, you know. Pool tables. Is he already ran? No, I still got it. Or it's just I'm not doing any work on it because I don't have the help, you know. If I had help, I'd do it. You know, I just don't have it. No help, I can't do it. But yeah, I can still pull in there. I'll let it sit and, you know, make money. The land's value is going up, actually. Land values are going up. Everything's just getting more expensive. Nothing comes down. It always seems to go up. They always say what comes up must go. You know that? Remember that song? What goes up must come down. Spinning wheels all around. Remember that? Remember that song? I'm sure everybody. That's That's like a 60s song. Crazy, huh? A lot of people wouldn't even remember that song. They're like, who the hell? What the hell is that? Then we have to change it to like, what man goes up, man? What go down? Yeah, spinning on wheels. Yeah, all around. You know, they'd have to turn it into a rap song, as you can tell. It's very difficult rhythm to make it a rap song. But that's what the young people would do with it, you know. Ride the painted pony, let the spinning wheel fly. Yeah, see, you know the song. You know it better than I do. If you know the words, I mean, I can go online. Excuse me, I can go on. I can't even talk anymore. I could go online and get the words to it, you know. Blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, that's that's the name of the band for sure. The principal rhythm. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheels all around. Good song though. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head the rest of the day. We got 12 people. We got a good stream going here. Pretty good. But yeah, I was thinking if I could unblock Camp Gore 1. Just unblock Camp Gore 1. See if Camp Gore 1 comes in here for a confrontation. The principle of correspondence. Let's see, Dave. Yeah. Let's see, you ever meet a woman with a... No, no, I have not. No. 16 in the stream. Well, it tells me I got 13. But no, I actually haven't. I haven't met anybody. I think, but I met some YouTubers that were like next to me and straight ahead. But they're both gone. They've been gone for like a month or 3 weeks at least. Camp One is nice. How you piss her off? Oh, I didn't piss her off. I don't know. She got mad at me, whatever, and I don't know. She just got mad. She just got mad because she took off and I needed my medications. I needed my insulin, and without my insulin, I couldn't eat. You know, you don't eat food without having insulin because then your blood sugar goes too high. So, but anyway, she had my insulin inside her house, and then she took off. And when she took off, she stayed out the whole entire day. So she left it so I couldn't eat food the whole entire day. So she goes, well, I'll keep it in the refrigerator here. I should, but that was when I didn't have the working refrigerator, see. But yeah, I should have just kept it in the RV anyway. So yeah, she tried to do that too. She certainly did. You know, how can you be friends with somebody that does that? You can't. How could you trust somebody that does something like that? You can't. As soon as somebody steals from you, if you keep them around or hanging around, you're just asking for somebody else and maybe even them to steal. Not only steal, but it could turn into a bad situation. You know, with the police. Yeah, the police could be involved really, really quick when, you know, stuff like that happens, you know. But, yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, there's no way. You know, if you look at YouTube, you look at the people, they're not going into her channel. Yeah, her channel is going up, but not rapidly. But if she had Camo Dave, you know, then Camo Dave would certainly help her. But Camo Dave ain't here no more, you know. He's gone. He kicked the bucket. So, didn't she try to have it towed off? She had it towed off the property, yeah. And it got towed to some kind of, not a junkyard, but
it got put in an impound yard, and I called. See, I was in the hospital at the time, so I had a police officer, Phoenix PD officer, that was right there. So I asked the Phoenix PD officer to check into it, and so yeah, the Phoenix PD man, called, and the officer goes, "Hey, I found your vehicle, man." He goes, and they want like this much money to get it out. So I had to get my friends to come to the hospital so they could get money so they could pay to get the rig out. So that's what happened. So I got the rig out. I was good after that. But yeah, so I mean, I had things taken out from the RV for sure, but what could I do about it? I couldn't. Can't do anything. Anybody was free to just come inside the vehicle and take whatever they wanted, Tasha comes on you by more than any else I've met. Let Davey tell it. I'm just telling you what happened with the RV. I mean, the lady had it towed off her property and got put in the impound yard and had to pay to get it out. Simple as that. And what did I do? Of course I did. That's my house, man. Of course I have to get it out. You just got to have money to do all this stuff, So that's what I did. Did what I had to do, But yeah, so yeah, I got the RV camper all pissed off, and I said, hey, I said, I said, there can't be a meetup, but if you want to come by and just say hi, that's pretty much all you could do, because I'm not meeting up for any freaking meal or restaurant. She's not going to do that. See, she tried to steal from. Yeah, she took from Butterfly Gypsy. What she did was set up a PayPal account. And then all the people put money in the PayPal account, and that was supposed to be for Butterfly Gypsy. Well, supposedly, Camp Grower One took that money from Butterfly Gypsy. That's all I know about it. I don't know if Butterfly Gypsy was paid back or what. I have no idea. But I'm not going to concern myself. That's past history. I'm not going to get into it. We got James Gipe in here. Yes. Oh, yes. I forgot to tell you guys. If you guys come in here, smash that bell, man. Smash that like bell. But yeah, shout out goes out to James Gipe. I haven't been in his channel in a while, but I'm gonna make my effort. It's just I've been busy doing things, just hanging out and taking it easy, like the song says, Boy, that was a great song by the Eagles. Take it easy, boy, I tell you. Everybody can relate to that song. Take it easy. Once a thief, always a thief. You can say that, Tasha, and that's why I won't ever be friends with that individual anymore. Because they stole from me. When somebody steals from you, I'm not going to have them as a friend anymore. Yep, James Gipe. Salute. James Gipe. About face. There we go. We did the salute for James Gipe. A good shout out to him. Good man. He helps people's channels grow. Yeah, so I need to go back in there so I can grow this channel some more because this channel's not growing. I'm not getting more subscribers. And I'm not even picking up any new people. Hold on a second here. But no, I'm not picking up any new people. So that's, Alyssa Jean said Linda Vargas owes her $4,000. To this day, she still owes her $4,000. Kind of curious on that one. Harvey Davey, I saw you in Stariza's that the other day. Who's that, Oral? I don't remember who that is. Who is Stariza? Starvizos. Let's see, not doing any. No, well, no, I'm just sitting here because I got things I got to do. I gotta go do my eye test for the driver's license. I got to do that Tuesday, and then I got to give them the address to where I'm at now, so my driver's license can be mailed here. So it's important that I get that done. I need to get that driver's license. So then once I get my hands on the driver's license, I'm gonna get this thing oiled up, checked, water filled, gassed up, and then I'm gonna be on the road to Cottonwood. So we'll make our next destination. Let's see. I talked to Bounder Rhodes last week. He is doing good. How come he don't come in here no more? Oral, ask him why he don't come in the Davy channel. He sold the Bounder. So what's he living in the house? Weedhead Chris coming, but no, Weedhead Chris ain't coming. No. Let's see, what's Cottonwood is Arizona. It's actually, as Cottonwood is close to, put it this way, Sedona is only about 12 miles from Cottonwood, and Jerome is only, I'm going to say 10 miles from Cottonwood. 10 miles. So everything, like between Sedona, Cottonwood, and those places are all close to one another. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. You could just make one day and be in 4 different places that are major places to go. Especially Jerome. Jerome is spooky. Jerome's got a lot of ghosts that live there. It's a very haunted town. There's a lot of history of ghost activity in Jerome. Probably Cottonwood too, but I don't know. I usually, it's a hard place to camp. I usually camp, no, not Apache Junction. I see you online once or twice a month. I'm not on, I'm on, I'd probably say maybe 3 times a month, I'm on. I do more, but Alexa Castano, cool, I caught you live. Yeah, Alexa Castano, where do you come from? I remember you coming in here at one point, but not recently, that's for sure. Globe, Arizona is quite haunted. Oh yeah, Globe has also got some history of ghost activity, but I just don't like the town of Globe. There's just no place to camp around there. It's a very depressing place to me. It's not you might see, like, Aja might go there. I think Aja, you might see her in Globe next. Because she's aware of the town. So 3 times a week, I bet would grow your channel. 3 times a week? Probably. Maybe I should come on more then, huh? Maybe I should whip it up a little bit more. Get the YouTube activity going. Has anybody heard of B-Bubs? What about Bubs? Where's he been, Orly? Have you know anything with him? What's been going on with B-Bubs? I don't think I've even checked into his channel. It's getting a little toasty in here. I'm going to have to turn the AC on here in a bit. Get the AC in here. Get this place comfortable. Get a cold drink in me. I need to bake some cookies, oatmeal cookies. I bought 2 big things of oatmeal, so I can do that. Probably check my blood sugar too. Not heard anything on him? I figured he'd be, he used to be a person that came on all the time. What about Elvis Travels? Anybody heard anything about him? Dubs is heavy into the church now. Boy, he's gone the opposite direction. Dubs is heavy into church, huh? Really? How do you know that? Where's he living these days? Yeah, I just wonder where he's living. He used to hang out with Rosie O'Kelly. Yeah, he was big into hanging out with Rosie. Rosie O'Dozie. Rosie O'Kelly. Yeah, Rosie O'Kelly, boy, she got me blocked good. I'm blocked out of her channel. Bubs claims to have cleared up his 10. Oh, he had 10 warrants? Really? 10, well, that's a lot of warrants for... You know who might have a warrant for their arrest? Tuesday? Guess what? Somebody could be arrested Tuesday. It'd be the first time in the history of the United States that this happens. First time ever. I'll tell you what, this man's going to make history for his name. He already has. But he's going to make big history in the wrong direction. The wrong way to do it. Bebub is still quitting YouTube, folks. He can't quit YouTube. He got a YouTube tattoo on his hand. Trump's going to be arrested Tuesday. Trump said that himself. Came right out of his mouth. They've already notified the sheriff's department, police force in New York, and they notified all authorities. They've even notified his Secret Service. He's just going to turn himself in because he's good. Once they arrest you, they got to process you. They got to fingerprint him, get a mugshot. So they got to do all the paperwork, you know. Let's see, Herman, little monster. No, you don't think he's going to go down, Tasha? Oh, he's going down. This time he is. They got him for a felony on this one. But he could still be the president of the United States even with the felony. He could still be arrested and go through court proceedings and be guilty by a jury, and he could still run for president. Can you believe that? He can. You and me, probably not. Him, yes. If we got just a misdemeanor, if you're just arrested for anything, it could be littering on the ground, just throwing litter on the ground and getting arrested for it, and then you can't be president for the rest of your life, you know. But him, he could do anything he wants. He could kill somebody, shoot them on the street, dead, and he'd have more support than ever. You know that? Because that's him. That's Donald Trump for you. Look, a squirrel. Herman's long Tom is so tired. Herman, we talking about Elvis Travels? Or is that Rosie O'Kelly? I forget if I forget that term, Herman. It's been a long time, so I'm not sure if it's Herman O' Monster, which is Rosie, I think, or Elvis Travels. He's good at the long. Who's good at the long con oral? Herman's tired ass sketchers. We talking about Rosie O'Kelly? Aren't you good with Rosie O'Kelly, Tasha? Aren't you good with Rosie? I thought you were like that close to Rosie. Me? Nah, never. Rosie hates my freaking guts. Stephen Hoff, a.k.a. Herman O' Monster. Stephen Hoff, that's Elvis Travels? Is that Elvis Travels, Rosie? Or Oral Kelly? Oral Kelly. Oral Ole. Excuse me. Oh, B-Bum is Stephen Hoff. Okay. Tasha. How long the trust fund thing going on? Elvis is Marshall. Camus? Is that how you pronounce that? Camus? I think that's Camus, if I'm not mistaken. Elvis Marshall. Elbow. Notably noted as Elbow. Elvis Travels. Elbow Travels. Well, that makes sense. Elbow, he travels. Travels. That's why he gave himself that name for a YouTube channel. I don't think he has 1,000 subscribers, though. He's having a hard time growing his channel. I forget how many he's got. I think he's got like, I don't know, 700 subscribers. I'd have to go back in there and look. Sean, American Rebel. Tasha, is it time to unblock me so you can experience my great comments? Sean, American Rebel. That's a good name for a channel. Sean, American Rebel. Good to have him in. Good to have him in the channel right now, currently. Let's see, Teeling Crime Family. Teeling Crime Family. That sounds like mafia, you know. It sounds like the old mob, you know. So you're not blocked. It's YouTube. You know, it's like some people are blocked in here, and I have no idea because I didn't block them, you know. You know, I don't get Jeffrey Lebowski in here anymore, and there's a lot of people I lost, you know. You know, there's always confrontations with other YouTube channels, you know. I think I met, 2 YouTubers that were in this location here at Quartzsite, which is the most I've ever done. Last time I came here, I didn't meet any. This time I met 2, so that's better. And I potentially could have met 3, but the person just flipped out. You know, they wanted to just get even with me because of the Camo Dave deal. You know, whatever. I don't really care. I run my own channel. I do it my way, right? Let's see, the Teeling Crime Syndicate, yeah. Yeah, they was called the mob, the syndicate. You watch the old TV programs like Mannix and, God, who else? What are some of these old TV shows, cop programs? They always talk, what's the big one? Hawaii Five-0 would always do things. They would always talk about the syndicate, you know. Hawaii Five-0. Like 5-0, you know. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0 is basically cops, you know. Why do your meetups always go down? I don't know. I don't know. Tony Spilatro. Yeah, he's a big member of the syndicate. Yeah. I don't know. Because that person I was supposed to meet told me I was supposed to meet her I was supposed to meet her Thursday, but that's incorrect. She was supposed to come pick me up on a Friday to go out, right? To go out to eat, to go to a restaurant. Well, she claims that Friday. She goes, "Why weren't you there?" I go, "Where what? Where what? What are you talking about? I was at the restaurant." "No, you weren't." Because she cut her hand. She cut her hand, she said, and then had to go to get medical, right? To get checked out. Yeah, right. That if you look at her cooking videos, There's not one thing wrong with her hands. There's not one bandage or stitch on any of her fingers. So if she cut herself, there's no way. She's lying. She's a flat out liar. So, should I meet somebody like that? No. No, I just freaking take that meat up and just cut it right. Just cut the ribbon right in half and cut the tie. Robert Lester is of the Teething Crime family. Robert Lester is patriarch of the Teeling crime family, huh? Patriarch. Don't you like good lies? Yeah. Yeah, I like the lie that, when somebody tells you I was supposed to meet on Thursday and it was actually supposed to be Friday. So, whatever. I'm not going to unplug at 5 o'clock and go somewhere. I'm not going to unplug the RV. No way. Because then it's going to be dark out. I can't see. I can't hook everything back up properly. So, no, I just wouldn't do that. A bad potential meetup, A meetup that should never happen. Lori Teeling is a phenomenal... Yeah, Lori's cool. I like Lori. Lori's one of the best YouTubers. She doesn't come in here much, I don't think she's on YouTube that much, but that's just me. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Tasha. But it didn't work, Tasha, because I didn't go anyway. So I didn't get hurt by anything. I didn't get hurt by nothing, Things worked out good here. I'm right where I need to be. Nobody's bothering me, and I'm fine just as I am, Davy's dad was in the Cleveland. Yeah, my dad, my poor dad, he didn't do anything bad, though. He never took somebody's life. So that was good right there. Let's see. I asked Lori if she was still trying to destroy. No, Lori Teeling actually wants to get along with Tasha. Lori Teeling has no hard feelings to Tasha. She let it all go. She let it go by the wayside. We got 12 people in here. We've been holding firm here, about 10, 12, 15 people. Which has been pretty good. That's good for me, I'm happy with those results. The biggest thing for me is I need likes. I need everybody to click the like button. Smack that like button. And if you're new, please subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It don't cost you anything. I don't charge money to join my channel. There's no cost involved with joining up with RV Davies' channel. So I gotta say, Oral, come on. You don't watch the No Bads. Rest, stop. Tasha does not wear a wig. She proved it on the panel. So I don't know. I don't know if somebody wears a wig or not. I don't know. How would I know? Tasha, do you wear a wig? I don't. Anybody could. I could wear a wig too, but I don't. I don't do any. I don't put eyelash and eyeliner, and I don't put lipstick on. I don't try to dress up like a woman. I don't do that stuff. I'd look pretty stupid if I did. You got to just take a good look at yourself and say, hey, would I look good at this? Could I do this? And I can't. And so I said, I ain't doing this crap, Not going to do it. I used to get the other channel that comes in here. He lives in Colorado. Trying to think of his name. Oh, they call God, what the heck is their channel's name? He'll come in here and then I'll realize what his damn name is to his channel. See, there's always a price to pay. Yeah, price to pay. See, I feel bad for women because they got to spend so much money. You know, they got to put makeup on, they got to put eyeliner in their eyes and lipstick. I mean, they got to do that every single day. That's costly. It would be very expensive to be a woman. It would. It would. I'm just glad that I was born a man. You know, just glad. I don't have to spend all that kind of money. You know, money I don't have to make myself look like a princess. You know. Let's see, the Swedes. That's it. The Swedes. Yeah, I haven't had him come in here in a while. He drops in here every now and then. Thanks a lot, Azelle. Let's see what we got here. Herman spends 25K on lipstick, 25 on either surgeries, and buys a $10 wig. Oh, that's you're talking about God, who is that? AZ Arizona, who is that? Herman is who? Who is Herman? So I don't know. It's been a while. I can't remember. Just tell me who Herman is, and then I'll know. I can put 2 plus 2 together. See, Rosie. Oh, Rosie, okay. Yeah, Rosie. I mean, do you think Rosie makes a good woman? Anybody in here? Do you think Rosie makes a good woman? Or do you think Rosie looks like a man, really, realistically, you know? Hello, Mr. Everyday. We hope you're good. We're hanging in there, East Coast. We're hanging. We're just hanging. Hanging out. Just, you know, doing whatever. It's a weekend. God, I wish I had a little thing of small thing of propane. I would cook some burgers, you know. Cook a couple barbecue burgers with some barbecue sauce on them. Yep, hello East Coast. Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Rosie is part of my community. Please be that. Well, okay. I'm not being mean to her, Rosie. I'm not being mean. I've never been mean to Rosie ever. You know. I'd like to be friends with Rosie. Hey, I'd love to see Rosie come into my channel. You know, I don't have Rosie blocked in here. Yeah, come on in, man. Everybody else does. Everybody's welcome into my channel. It's like Mayberry RFD, you know, here, you know. You're coming into Mayberry when you come into here, you know. Mayberry, you got, you know, what do you got? Fife, and you got, you know, you got Barney, you got, you know, you got some nice cops. You know, they don't even wear a gun, you know. They don't even strap on a gun. They just go. Because there's never crime in Mayberry. Crime doesn't exist. Let's see, you got it. I don't know, I would say I got it made. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine, you know. I'm just getting by, you could say. How's Tasha doing today? Nice cruiser, Tasha. Really cool. Tasha's got some good wheels. We kind of go with the song. What's that one's the song? Up goes up, must come down. Spinning wheels all around. Rosie is nice if you give her a chance. I'm sure, Street Life, I would like Rosie to come into my channel. Go into Rosie's channel and say, hey, why are you blocking RV Davey? Tell her to come into my channel. Let's just all be nice to one another. You know, why Why do we have to be mean to one another? I don't want to. Let bygones be bygones, you know? Let it go. Let it just. Yeah, well, yeah, come on in, Rosie. Come on into Davey's channel. It's all good. I'm good with you, okay? You just have to be good with me. Can she do that, Street Life? Can Rosie do that? That's the big question. Question or not, will Rosie be friends with RV Davey? I appreciate that. I thank you very much for that. Tell her, man, tell her to come on in here, man. Be nice. I'll be nice. I'll have my total respect for Rosie. I like Rosie's channel. I like how Rosie goes around Las Vegas and walks around and, you know, gets all that good video stuff. Rosie does a good job. I like that. I certainly would like Rosie back in here. There's a folding bike here for sale. Cheap East Coast. You got a folding bike, huh? It's not an e-bike? It's not an e-bike, you're saying? Of course, I need a tricycle for me for it to work. Can I clip that for my channel address? It to resell. Oh yeah, so you want to pick up that bike from Tasha? Good to have all you guys in here. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys coming in here this afternoon. You know, I appreciate it, each and every one of you. And what's the thing? I give my life to my Lord. And what's the other? I can't remember how CVK says it. I'll have to go back in his video and see how he does it. How he closes out his video. There's 2 e-trikes for sale here. 2 very expensive. How much are they? What's the cheapest one? What's the least amount for a tricycle? Yeah, if I had a tricycle, it'd be perfect for the RV. I could hook it on the back, and I could get it off, and then put it down, and then I could cruise around. It'd be kind of cool, you know. I could put a holder on for the camera, for the GoPro, and freaking, you know, film. I could get some good video cruising around, man. 25 for the. What about for the e-bike? The tricycle. How much for that? Free is always better, East Coast. You're right there. Not going to argue that. See, free will happen, I guess. Soon I keep finding them by the dumpster. Oh, wow, dumpster. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know why people throw bikes away. Maybe because they have an e-bike. I don't know. Davey, you need electric trike. That would be. That's exactly what I need. You're right. Electric trike. That's the answer. Yeah, I need to find a welder to weld a couple bars up in here so that the tricycle can set up and hook on and can't come off, you know. And then that way I have a place to lock it up, too. Don't ever, you know, Nomadic Fanatic made a big mistake. He put his trike out, and he had a cable lock. Somebody just cut the cable tie, and they took his bike, just like that. And he had cameras on it, but big deal. How are you going to catch somebody on a camera when they're freaking long gone, you know? You have no way to identify the person that took your bike, you know? So what are you going to do? What are the cops going to do? They're not going to do much, if anything. Electric e-bikes get a trike for what, $1,500? I could do that. I could pull that one off. if I could get an e-bike for $1,500, be nice to get it for like 1,000, 1,000 even, because I'm a senior citizen, because I'm a senior. Then I could charge it up and I could go out, I wouldn't have to disconnect the RV. That would be my second vehicle. I can, if I'm close to a restaurant or, I can just cruise off on the e-bike and have a basket on it. And that'd be cool. I could go through a drive-through, like let's say in Quartzsite, because I can't go through a drive-through in the RV. That would be so much better, Those guys tried to steal my mongoose right after. If you buy one of those U-locks, you know what I'm talking about, a U-lock with, they can't cut that. But they could probably pick it. They'd have to pick the lock, but I guess what they could do is drill the lock out where the key goes into. You can just run a drill through there and you can steal it that way. But if somebody sees you do that, you're in a public place, you're not going to get away with it. Let's see, I'm broke, just spent $3,000 on solar. Okay, yeah, solar, yeah, that's a smart investment. Street Life. Very good, smart investment. See, I got my solar. It'd be nice. What I'd like to have is a battery. I got the solar system. I just need a good battery system. Like my next one's gonna be lithium. I'm gonna pick like a 300 amp lithium battery. 300 amp would be perfect. That'd be double my power. And I can live off the power I got right now, but double the power would be even better. I could probably run an air conditioner. What I need is a window air conditioner in here, and take this big thing off the ceiling out. Just take it out and then seal the roof. Get like a metal panel, stainless steel metal panel, and have it welded so it won't leak. And then then have a window air conditioner, and have it so you can have it plugged, so you can just plug it right in and run off your solar. Run a cord to the inverter and off you go. I got Energy DC Flex with 2 lithium batteries, 400 watt solar. Okay, I got in my system. I got 560. Let me think here. Hold on, I got 360 plus 200, so 3, 4, 5. I'm like 360 watts of panel up on the roof. And then I've got MPPT charge controller. It's probably over. It's over abundant size what I need. It's way over. I could probably go with the Victron charge controller. Change out to a Victron, and then go with 300 watt lithium battery. And you could pick those up for a pretty decent price. Probably around $800 for the lithium battery. But that'd be 300 amp hours. But yeah, you could almost run that down to nothing. And you're not going to hurt your system. I got AGMs in there now, but they're working great. They're still working good. So there's no need to switch out at the moment. But I just keep putting the money away. And I'll get the money that, hopefully I'm going to save up enough to get an e-bike and get the battery system and get the Victron charge controller. With the Victron, it's Bluetooth, so you can look it up what's going on with your system right on your phone, which is really cool. What kind of charge controller are you running? Street Life? I'm just wondering what kind of charge controller you got. What's the brand name on it? I got some Chinese thing in here, and then when I bought it, somebody laughed at me. They said it wouldn't last, right? Damn thing's been going solid for like 5 years, still working. You know, it's like it works great. I don't know what else to say about it. A Chinese charge controller that kicked ass. See, if I get a bike soon, I can catch up to Jose and Kenneth and Coates. Coates 99. What is he? I don't know what he calls himself now. 9100, 9500. I don't know. He came in here a couple times. Gerald is walking. Oh, Jose may be too trying to read this. Shorty? Let's see, I'll find you a bike. Yeah, keep your eye out for a bike for me. Look around Arizona, you know. Look, I don't know, maybe Flagstaff here. I'm going to head up Flagstaff, Cottonwood here pretty soon. Just got to get the driver's license first. Got to be legal. Got to be legal on the street. I got 5 years of tags. Actually, 4 years now. I think I got about 4 years left on them. Before I have to buy some new tags. Coach is nuts, Davey. Be careful. Yeah, I'm not hanging with him, you know. He's on the East Coast. He usually hangs around Florida, doesn't he? Coach 9500. Certificate. I don't have any certificates, but I just know I got to get a driver's license. Because of my stupid eyes. If I had better eyes, if I wasn't diabetic condition, if I didn't have a condition, then since the DMV's got me marked, they just like to take people off the road if they can, you know. So I come back every other year to get my eyes checked. Otherwise, I can't keep my driver's license, folks. That's the way it works. So I got to make sure, I got to get some better glasses than these. So when I do that test, I can see. I can see the E's, you know, the tight, the big size and the lower size E's. I don't need to pass. I don't need to pass at 100% to pass. So they got me on the last test. They marked me, and the girl goes, "You had to pass 100 by 100%." I go, "What? What are you talking about?" No, you don't. And then I came back the next day, and then one guy, the other guy came over and said, "She was wrong." He goes, "You passed the test. She just made you. You had to come back the second day." Oh yeah, she put me through some stress, man. I need that driver's license, for God's sake. Can't believe they did that. So yeah, I just got to get a better pair of bifocals to see, because they get to push your face all the way up like this, you know. To get your eyes focused in, you know. If I don't say so myself, you know. Be nice, yeah. Janice dove off. Wow. I can't believe I'm still on here, man. It's an hour and about 2 hours. I've been on here for 2 hours even. Already on my channel, Freddy. I'm good, Street. Just sucked into the Boit. Now I'm worried about laughing. What is the condition of the Boit? The bottom of YouTube. You used to hear, there used to be awards being given out by Camo Dave, you know. Used to. I don't think they do that anymore. There's some people that I don't even see on YouTube anymore. I can't even think of their names. They used to come on in Camo Dave's channel. They were the awards givers, you know. People on YouTube would actually get awards. Yeah, East Coast. I think the world's like flipped. I think people lost it. The world is not. Don't you remember a day when you would wake up every morning and you would know that things are good. Like we live on a stable planet. Things just seem to be. I don't know. Things don't seem right. That's all I'm going to say. They just do not seem like it's right. Things are upside down rather than right side up. Never fear street life is in here. All right, yeah. That's true. We're all good. I mean, it's just, I just have this feeling that the world has just come to a crumbling end, People are just nuts. And everything's so expensive. Things aren't good for people. People aren't good for, People aren't good, and the people that are supposed to assist us aren't any good. And, the stock market's tumbling. The banks are folding, and what else can we say, How else do we live, How else do we live? Pass fail, G. A battery of tests to prove the unprovable. Yeah, I just got to pass my eye exams, that's all. Which is hard to do when you're diabetic. One eye is not good. My right eye is the bad eye, and the left eye actually got 20/20 when I tested when I went to the eye place. So I had 20/20 in the one eye, but the other eye, I forget what that one was. But it's giving me problems for sure. Is the Earth flat, baby? No, of course you're saying the Earth is not flat. We know that. There's actually people that think that, I know of a YouTube channel that was right across from me that's not anymore, but they actually said that. The guy, the gentleman, he was him and his wife. He was a biker. He's a former biker. He said that. He says, you know what? The Earth is flat. And I'm like, I kind of like, I don't know about that, sir. I disagree with you. And so he wasn't that friendly with me because of that, So, I said, oh, well, whatever. Whatever, man. Street life, the unblockable. Let's see. If the world crashes down, trash, grab my fishing pole and see if it's all over, huh? See, Tasha blocked me many times. Yeah, I don't know why Tasha would block you. I guess I can't answer that question. You'd have to ask Tasha why she blocks you, Rock feed. Nikki 6 goes off. Nikki 6 from Motley Crue. Went off on somebody. You hear some people talking. You might hear me talking too. I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to my good old people here on YouTube. Running YouTube. Yeah. See, we're in Vaseka. So, but you're unblocked now. You're the biggest, best troll down here. Who's the best troll? Who's the best troll, East Coast? Of course, they always say RV Davies channel is the biggest troll channel of all. I irritate her, probably the easiest answer to that. Amazingly, not chat blocked. Amazingly, not chat blocked. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Yeah. Yawning. Oh man, I'm getting tired here. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired, so I'm 2 hours into the stream. It's almost like a full day's worth of work here, you know? Full day's worth of work. Yeah. So we say, right? But it's good. I got my friends here, hanging out, having a good old time. Yeah. Just hanging out and having a good old time. Okerland, I don't know where that's at. Yeah, boy, yawning. That's the. Let's see. That's that you like our banter. It's been a long day. Yeah, it's been a long day. That's right. I think we're 2 hours difference now between the East Coast and the West Coast. 2 hours difference. Phoenix, Arizona is on the West Coast. West coast of the syndicate. Natasha made me laugh on here a lot. This is a great time. This is Alexa. You're a single woman, right? Are you a single woman? Of course, I don't know. Yeah, Tasha takes a lot of crap from a lot of unwarranted crap from people that Tasha never met. Huh? Kind of crazy, strange. You say? That's probably true, East. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tasha takes a abundance of crap, right? And the big and the abundance of crap. Nothing strange about that, right? I really can't even hold the camera. It's getting hard to hold the camera. I need a freaking try. I have a tripod, but I need a piece that holds the phone so I can actually mount it to the tripod. Just let the tripod sit here, and then I'm hands-free, Nothing's moving around, bouncing around. Probably a symptom of mental illness. Or targeting by mental rejects. What are you guys having to eat? What time is it, man? What's for dinner, man? We probably all mentally ill. We all boy, for the love of God. Yeah, we got to be mentally ill to come here, right? Anybody that's got a YouTube channel got to be mentally ill. Hands free. Yeah, I just need some women friends. I need a lot of women friends, man. Am I crazy to do that? Am I crazy to be friends with women? Am I crazy to be friends with the women? I don't think so, man. What do the women think? Take it to the women. Women. Yeah. let's see. I just try to stir the pot. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I was watching. I was watching videos last night on how to make real Kentucky Fried Chicken, the real recipe. Because they don't make it like they used to. And the whole key to Kentucky KFC chicken is to have all the ingredients that go into it. In other words, there's about 5 different kinds of pepper. You got white pepper, you got a regular pepper, and then you got peppercorn pepper. So, and then what's the other one? I'm trying to think of all the stuff that goes in it. Can't think of everything right now, but you can see it online. You can just go right on YouTube and they'll tell you. They won't give you the exact recipe of it, but you can get close by putting, all the proper peppers. There's like, 12 spices that go into that. Then you just throw a couple cups of flour with that and mix it all together. And then the other thing that for KFC is they put it in a pressure cooker. But see, I got a small pressure cooker, small one. I don't think I can fit a whole chicken in it. Maybe I can. I don't know. But you gotta get oil in there, and oil has to be to like I think three something on the temperature. But when you put the chicken in, it's gonna lower the temperature down. So it's just one thing you gotta. And you only cook the chicken in the pressure cooker for about 7-8 minutes. Tops. That's it. Then you take it out, and then you let it cool. And that's it. That's all there is to it. To KFC chicken. Nothing like KFC chicken, right? I remember it had a real peppery taste to it. Back when I was a younger kid, I used to eat. Of course, I didn't have it all the time, but whenever we would buy it and have it for dinner, it was really good, Certainly good stuff. Man, yawning. Let's see. Street life. Let's see. I wonder. Some of these people, I don't know how old street life is. If street life's a male, a female, I have no clue. Nor could I have a clue. It's just an estimated guess. Let's see. You gotta be street. Try and remember, this isn't real life. I don't know. Oh, it's a male. Street life is a male. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any females in here. I don't think we got any females. That's one thing this channel's always lacked. It lacked getting females in here. I'm like, I never cuss. I'm not vicious. I'm not mean. I treat people right. I'm always good with my people in my channel. Always. 13 in the house. I do have a couple boneless. Well, actually, I have 3 boneless chicken breasts. If I took one out, I could actually cook one. I could get some egg wash, and then stick it in the flour. Add some pepper, spices to it. Give it a little kick, a little bit, and I could stick it in just a regular pan and with some oil, vegetable oil of some sort, and let it cook that way, But first, I think you brown it. Well, I don't think you really can't with the skin though. So I don't know. I'll get on YouTube and I'll look it up. figure out the best way to cook the chicken, you know. Best way to cook a chicken. Tasha, let's see. Take me serious, but I'm just here to. Yeah, we come in here. It's funny how we hang out on YouTube, you know. It's just a little hangout platform, you know. A little hangout. I'm getting tired though. I gotta get something cold to drink. I gotta actually mix some iced tea up. I need to get some iced tea, and I got some instant iced tea, which I could actually mix it into a gallon jug and just make a whole gallon of the tea, you know, and have some good iced tea. But then I could just pour it in the little small bottles and stick it in the refrigerator. That way I always have myself a cold drink, you know. Always have a cold one, you know. I do have a couple beers in there. And I got I think I got three Pepsis in the ice chest. So get rattling those pans, Davey. Cooking videos are great. Yeah, I know they're great. I mean, they're great. They're probably the best thing. You know, people love to see cooking videos. I made a pizza, you know, that one time. The pizza video is doing great. People are really going to check out that 15-minute pizza. You know, I remember they said 15-minute pizza, but it took me longer than that because it took me longer to work the dough for it, you know, to make the actual dough. Just to, you know, dough's a lot of work. You got to knead it and knead it and knead it. You just got to keep working it until it's not sticky. So you get like a firm ball. And then you just kind of cut it. And then you go ahead and, you know, make 2 halves out of it and just roll the thing out. I did try to buy a pizza pan. I never came. I never got it. So I don't know what happened to the pizza pan. But I never got it. 12-inch pizza pan. That's something every RVer needs. Is a 12-inch pizza pan. I could make a small one in a regular pan and put another pan on top of it, you know. But you got to keep the temperature down really low, you know. Otherwise you don't want to burn the crust. But I do have the XL oven in here. The XL oven works great for pizzas, man. I mean, I'll tell you what, it makes a perfect pizza. It just, I don't know. It's got a pizza setting on it. You put the pizza setting on it and set it at about 350. Oh my God, it just comes out. It's the bomb. Certainly is the bomb. I got some steaks. Steaks sound really good. Actually, I do have one steak in here. I have a steak. I need to season it. I only got 2 seasoning packs. So, I think I got one. I got one in a bottle, which would work for the steak. And put it in a Ziploc bag. And put the seasoning in there. And just throw the steak in there. And then throw the steak in the oven. And let it cook. It'd be better on the barbecuer, but I don't have one of those little small bottle propane bottles. I don't have a 1-pound cylinder, so it's not going to work for me. But yeah, that's the best way to cook the steak. Just cook it on the grill. It works out good every single time. Steak dinner, how would I do it? For me, it'd be probably a little corn and probably, what else? I get the steak, baked potato and corn would be my steak, you know, dinner. Those would be my sides. Or I could make mashed potatoes. I could get a couple potatoes, mash them, and then throw corn in with it. Corn into the mashed potatoes with butter, and then the steak. That would be perfect right there. Shower, then steak dinner, then pack up camp. Oh, you're going to leave camp, huh? Where are you going to go? Let's see, full time. And it's miserable. Let's see. Let's see, I got Joe Giannacchio. Giannacchio? Let's see, home, which I stay in the RV a lot. Let's see. Oh, that's Street Life that stays in their RV a lot. Let's see, cool street, nice. Up there, I miss New England. Oh, New England would be cool. Especially this time of the year, now that spring's coming, right? I'll bet you New England would be super green and beautiful. Not like here, it's all brown and, it's desert, what can you expect from a desert, But that's why I go up to Flagstaff. I get Cottonwood, Jerome, and then Flagstaff. It's cool. Go up to Camp Verde. Yeah, it's called Camp Verde, Arizona. Really good place. Gotta be careful right now because of rattlesnakes. Yeah, rattlesnakes are out, especially around here. Lots of rattlesnakes around here. Yeah, they like it. They like it where there's water. By studying to help people with, mental illness, drug rehab. Okay, well, that's cool. That's very cool, helping people. People helping people. See, that's the way it should be. Full-time job at the Boyd. Yeah, sure is. Sure is. I think I had 14 people in here just recently. 14 people. I'm getting tired though. Getting really tired. Yeah, it's a long stream. Let's see. She could start right at home. How many people in here are full-time RVers? That's a good question. How many full-time RVers are there? And where are you camping? Where are you all camping at? I know Tasha's in Florida. She will be the first to say there's no help for me. I think there could be help for everybody. But the thing is, who is it that's going to be the help, and how are they going to implement the help for the person, How are they going to implement it, I would say everybody could get help if they need it. Tyler too. RV luxury living. Florida. Oh, you're in Florida. Okay, another Florida. What part of Florida? Where are you close to? Like South Beach, Fort Pierce, Fort Myers, Florida. I mean, what part of Florida are you by? Let's see. I'm at I'm at. Oh, you're at a dam? Relaxing? Battered wife syndrome. It'd be a good thing to have in the RV, which I don't have now. I have a little bit of popcorn, but not much. I could make some popcorn. So I got battered husband abuse. So it's the opposite. The wife is beating up on you, huh? Wife abuse. So the wife is beating up on the old husband. Now, it's hard for me to picture a wife beating up on a man, I can't picture it. I know it happens, I just can't picture it. On how it can happen. Never, I mean, yeah, I know I know you get things thrown at you, bottles, glass, bowls, whatever. That's never good either. That's not good. Somebody throws a broken glass bottle at you, and it goes into your eye. That would be a bad, bad day for you. Never hit my wife or yelled at her. Only one argument. One argument in 15 years. That's not doing too bad. Flying spaghetti saucers. Spaghetti sounds good. Having some spaghetti. I've got noodles to use for it. I got elbow noodles. I've got seashell noodles. Got two types of noodles. West Coast, Davy. North of Tempe Bay. Tampa. Oh, north of Tampa Bay. Tampa West. North of Tampa Bay. What county is that? What county is just north of Tampa Bay? Arm yourself with the knife drill. Ha. I don't need that right now. I'm in no harm. I'm not in harm's way. Let's see, my wife treats me awesome. Might be why I watch The Void. No drama. We just get along great. You know what would be really cool, what you could do, Street Life? Is make a really cool dessert with your wife. Something you can make together. I would say, let me think of a meal you could do. There's these videos that come on YouTube, and this one lady, she's like got blonde hair, nice looking lady, skinny lady, and she makes all these cool throw together desserts. Like 3 items. She'll take cherries, like a can of cherries. The can. You get like 2 big cans of that. And I'm trying to think what else she put in there. She put the Nutra stuff. She put Nutra as a base, and then she put the cherries, and then on top of that, she took a strawberry bake, like a box cake mix, the cherry brand, and she put that on the top, and then put butter slices on all the way going across it, right? And then baked it for like 40 minutes. Oh my goodness, that looked really good. I mean, she bit into it, and it looked like heaven. It really did. You could even take some whipped cream, spray some whipped cream on it. That'd be so good, man. That'd be something, you could do something like that with your wife, That's something you guys could do together. Make a nice breakfast. Or, you can make yourself a nice breakfast, but then make a can't even say it, dessert, a really good dessert together. Have your breakfast, lunch, or whatever, and then make your dessert, and bake it, and then put it in the refrigerator, leave it to cool off, and then after your dinner, you have that dessert. That sounds pretty good, huh? She only seen her mad a few times. Let's see, sometimes during her babies, she goes from a nice person to cry, it's crazy. Splitting. Let's see, you guys are making your little quotes in here. Little quotes. It's called quotation. You guys are quotationists. What you guys are. Quotationists. Can't even say the word. Can't even pronounce it. Let's see, what else? Probably time to close it out, guys. I'm getting pretty tired. It's about time for me to get some air conditioning going in here and make me something to drink. You know, nice cold one, you know. Get a nice cold one in me. Cool me down. It's getting kind of warm out. You know, courtside's probably, I don't know what the temperature is. It's got to be pretty warm. Gots to be pretty warm. That's all I got to say. Let's close her out, guys. About 2:30. I've got 2.5 hours into the stream here. I'm pretty tired. So let me call it a day here. If you know, there's a chance I could come back on at night. I don't know. We'll see. I have to see how I feel, but I'm thinking about it. All right, you guys all take care, man. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to close it out here. How am I going to end this video? Right here. Right here. And I give God the glory to my life. Jesus Christ is my Savior, Lord. Amen to that, folks. Amen to that. And amen to all you people, and God bless you all. May God be with you your entire life, you know. Okay, guys, we're gonna close it here. I appreciate all you guys coming in here, man. It's been good. Been a good stream. I appreciate you all. So you all have a great day, and I'm gonna try to myself here. If I don't die in the next 30 seconds. Okay, guys, we're out. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye.